morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, very good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise with me, Shane Silva, on the 12th of February 2015. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. MP Duminda Silva to be interrogated by the CID once again. Chief Minister of the Western Province says that provincial chief ministers must be consulted on decisions regarding education. And attention focused on releasing Indian fishing vessels in Sri Lankan custody. While rains to be experienced in several areas across the country. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajith Rohana says that UPFA parliamentarian Duminda Silva will be interrogated for the third day today by officers of the Criminal Investigations Department.
The CID interrogated the parliamentarian over revelations made by drug baron Velayuda, who is currently in police custody. The police media spokesperson says that the CID questioned MP Duminda Silva for close to 6 hours. Furthermore, the police media spokesperson noted that investigators are following up on revelations that have been made in connection with crimes under the Money Laundering Act and the Poisons, Opium and Dangerous Drugs Ordinance.
Criminal Investigation Department further questioned Duminda Silva, MP for Colombo District yesterday. However, the CID was not able to complete his statement, and today also he has been summoned to attend the Criminal Investigation Department by 9 o'clock, and CID is expecting to question him further on the issues of the statements made by Velayuda alias Gampala Vidanlage Samantha Kumara. Especially, we are going to question on the issues of bank accounts and other money transactions that had been conducted from year 2012. CID is conducting further investigation.
On to another story that made the headlines this morning. Now, Minister of Fisheries Dilip Vedarachi says that the President has decided to release Indian fishing vessels in Sri Lankan custody.
The Minister of Fisheries noted that the President is due to issue instructions for the release of these fishing vessels along with his state visit to India on the 16th of this month. He added that the necessary instructions in the release of these vessels will be taken from the Attorney General's Department. Vedarachi added that a discussion in this regard is due to be held today. 86 Indian fishing vessels remain in Sri Lanka custody, whereas a total of 18 Sri Lankan fishing vessels remain under Indian custody.
Chief Minister of the Western Province, Prasanna Ranatunga, convened a media briefing yesterday. We are requesting that the Minister of Education convenes a meeting with the Chief Ministers of all the provinces and hold discussions with regard to the education system. There are various issues in the enrollment of students as well as other activities. We would like to express our disappointment with this. I am not joking about this, but when you look at Minister Akila Viraja's years of experience as a politician, you can see that this is a new experience for him. When we entered politics, we too came in with the intention of making great changes. It is afterwards that you realize that there are many practical problems, one of which is how you will find the funding for these initiatives. They have increased the budget allocation for education to 6%. If he asks us, we would tell him to look at the land area, student population and the sizes of the buildings and pay the maintenance and pay the electricity bills. This is not a colossal task. All they have to do is provide us the necessary funding and the provincial councils will implement it accordingly. Two persons died in an accident that occurred in Payagala, Maggona early this morning. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajith Rohana stated that the accident occurred as a result of two motorbikes colliding with a car. Meanwhile, 5 persons were killed in an accident that occurred last evening in Hambantota. Police media spokesperson SSP Ajith Rohana, speaking to News First this morning, stated that the driver of the bus which was involved in the accident has been arrested.
2 persons have been killed and another person has been injured in an accident occurred this morning at 1:30 in Maggona in Payagala police area. 2 motorcycles have been collided with a car at Magona area this morning. The driver of the car has been arrested by Pagala police and the injured person has been admitted to Kalutara Nagoda Hospital. Further investigations are being conducted by Pagala police. 5 persons were killed in an accident occurred in Hambantota, Pallemalala last evening. It has been revealed that 6 persons were on board in the three-wheeler at the time of the accident. In addition to that, the three-wheeler collided with the PTB bus that was going towards Kataragama. The driver of the bus has been arrested by Hambantota police last evening and he will be produced before the Hambantota magistrate today. Hambantota traffic branch is conducting further investigation.
The government has decided to appoint a cabinet subcommittee to examine the possibility of providing a meal to school children.
Minister of Education Akila Viraj Karyavasam stated that the decision was made when the cabinet convened under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena yesterday. The subcommittee will be headed by the Secretary to the Minister of Finance. The Education Minister pointed out that the aim of this objective will be to provide a solution to malnutrition and vitamin deficiencies in school children.
A ceremony to mark the 18th death anniversary of former parliamentarian Nalanda Elavala was held in Kuruvita, Ratnapura yesterday. The former parliamentarian was assassinated on the 11th of February 1997. The ceremony to mark the former parliamentarian's 18th death anniversary was held in front of the statue erected in his name at the Ratnapura-Kuruvita junction. Several dignitaries attended the function. The Disaster Management Centre says that along with the inclement weather prevailing over the island, a number of spill gates have been opened. We contacted the Assistant Director of the Disaster Management Centre, Pradeep Kodipilli, in this regard.
The disaster management unit rain been occurred and rain been reported in many areas over country. So the spill gates been open in Kaudulla, Minneria, Parakram, Samudra, Kansale as well as the Hilakotmale. So people around that area, people were with that information. So 8 families being temporarily accommodated in temporary shelter last night in Bhagavan. Apagamu Corale division in Nurli district, and the disaster management union has taken action for them, and they are continuously monitoring the situation for their system.
And before we wrap up the news, the Met Department says that showers will occur at times in the eastern and Uva provinces. Showers will occur at several places in the central, northern and north central provinces and in the Hambantota district. Showers or thunder showers will occur at most places elsewhere during the afternoon or evening. The Met Department says that there may be temporarily localized strong winds during thunder showers, and the general public is kindly requested to take adequate precautions to minimize the damages caused by lightning activities. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Newsfirst Primetime Sunrise. It was a pleasure having you with us and hope you have a great day ahead.
Hotline 0114 896 896 www.news